My name is Brenda Ryan. I am the Operations Director for New Directions of Horry County. It is my passion to talk about all that New Directions does. We take care of the homeless men, women, and families in our community. We have a shelter for each of them. So a little over 7 years ago, New Directions was a relatively new agency. We got a phone call from Eric, and he said he wanted to come and speak with Kathy and me about doing some things in the community that could show their support and love for the people in Myrtle Beach. And we all sat down and we started talking about homelessness and how they could help us. And at that point, we, like I said, we were relatively new and we were not doing as many things as we are now, but they told us their mission and their goal. They set up their first Love Weekend with us. We have done or been the recipients of Love Weekend 3 or 4 times a year. And there are some amazing projects that Wellspring has done for us. Everything from yard maintenance, cutting down and chopping up a tree, to painting the hallways in the men's shelter, to building us a fabulous courtyard at our men's shelter. And what you guys have done for us over the last 7 years is just absolutely amazing. And so we are just forever grateful for this partnership, and we absolutely could not be doing what we do without this Love Weekend. As Operations Director, I also serve as Volunteer Coordinator for New Directions, and it's something I am extremely passionate about. I love working with people in the community and placing them doing things that they're passionate about and things that we need. And what we do at New Directions, there's absolutely no way that we could do all that we do and help all the people without the volunteers in our community that come in to help us. So last year we had over 40 groups and over 269 people who had came in to volunteer. And on the financial end, it translates as over $138,000 for last year that the 6,282 hours of volunteer work was done. So financially, it is extremely helpful for us, and getting things done, not just in our kitchen, but every single shelter that we have. Volunteers help us inside and out of the shelters, and we couldn't do it without them. Wellspring not only helps us the specific times of year for Love Weekend, you guys are available to us all year long. And what a relief, especially as Director of Operations, that is for me to know that there is help and support out there when maybe when we really need it. So for example, the grass cutting and the lawn maintenance was something that has just been, was very difficult for us to find someone to do on a bi-weekly basis, and it's a lot of work. So reached out to Eric, and Wellspring has covered for an entire year yard maintenance at all of our shelters. So we are just very grateful for that. So if there's something that we need in one of our shelters or one of our apartments, transitional apartments, I can call him up and just say, hey, we have a need for a dryer, and they've been out of a dryer for a couple of weeks and not sure what we can do about it. And he says, okay, when would you like, we'll pay for it, you have it delivered. And I'm like, wow. So anyways, it's really exciting. You guys have done so much more than that for us. I mean, you have helped us in the women's shelter with the supplies that they need, and the family shelter with supplies and things that they need, and the men's shelter just continuously. In the spirit of giving and Thanksgiving coming up, it's exciting to talk about how people can give and donate, especially to projects or churches that are really being the hands and feet of Jesus in our community, because it makes such a difference. So if I was sitting with somebody and wanted to, share with them what I thought, I would absolutely encourage them to give to LoveMB. There is the opportunities that they have to use the money on helping people are absolutely endless. And with that, I may even ask somebody to go on a tour with me of our facilities to show them specifically what LoveMB has done. And those are the material things. It's really difficult to describe what it's done for the clients who live in our shelters, and especially the staff, because everything that is done in our shelters or in one of our facilities helps the staff to be able to do their job better. And our job is to help the homeless. And that is something that New Directions does very well. So if you're at all considering whether or not LoveMB is a project or a cause that you would like to donate because it is worthy, I'm here to share with you that absolutely it does make a difference and it helps so many people in our community.